Hi everybody, how you all are? I hope you all are doing good. So in this session we will be talking about the green plants. Class 4 Science Chapter 1. So let's get started and explore more about the green plants. Our nature has gifted us with beautiful and lush green plants which are all around us. You can see them growing in plains, in the hot sand of desert, or even you can see them floating underwater. Sometimes plants are big and sometimes they are very small in size, while the others are weak and require support like the creepers. Plants are of so many different types and grow in different places, but they all do have something in common. Do you know what is it? They are the leaves. So, in today's session, we will be talking about the green plants and leaves. The leaf. It is the most important part of a plant. Most leaves are green in color. They are usually flat, broad, and thin. They vary in shapes and sizes. A leaf is a flat structure growing from the stem or branch of a plant. The green color of the leaves is due to the presence of a pigment called chlorophyll. The flat part of the leaf is called the leaf blade or lamina. The part that attaches the leaf to the stem or branch or supports the leaf is called the leaf stalk or petiole. Leaf has a main vein called the midrib passing through the middle of the leaf and many small veins branching off from it called side veins. These side veins transport water, minerals and nutrients to and from the leaves of the plant. See the diagram of the leaf and the labelings. Where is the midrib, vein, lamina, petiole? See to that. The underside of every leaf has tiny openings called stomata. Stomata are like nostrils of a plant that help them to breathe. The two bean-shaped structures called guard cells surround the stomata. Guard cells control the opening and closing of the stomata. So you can see the diagram of the guard cells controlling the opening and the closing of the stomata here. How do plants make their food? Green plants make their own food by a process called photosynthesis. Photo means light and synthesis means to put together. It takes place in the leaves. That is why leaves are called the food factory or the kitchen of the plant. The things required by a plant to carry out photosynthesis are light, water, carbon dioxide and chlorophyll. Light is mostly obtained from the sun. Chlorophyll present in the green leaves absorbs the sunlight. Carbon dioxide enters the leaves through stomata. Water is taken in by the roots and carried to the leaves by the stem. The products of photosynthesis are sugar and oxygen. Carbon dioxide plus water in presence of light and chlorophyll gives sugar plus oxygen. Plants use the prepared food for the growth and other functions. Extra food is stored in the form of starch in different parts of a plant. How do plants make their own food? So, from this picture, we understand that a plant prepares its own food using sunlight, oxygen, carbon dioxide and water. This process of making food by green plants is called photosynthesis. Interdependence of plants and animals. We know that plants and animals depend on each other for their survival. Plants produce their own food by the process of photosynthesis and give out oxygen in this process. The oxygen given out by plants is necessary for human beings and animals to survive. Animals also depend on plants for food. Herbivorous animals can eat plants as their food. Carnivores depend on the herbivores for their food. Plants are eaten by herbivores, which in turn are eaten by the carnivores, thus forming a chain. A chain that shows how one organism is dependent on another organism for food is called food chain. Plants not only provide us with food to eat and oxygen to breathe, but also provide us with medicines. Many medicines that we use are made from plants. Here as you see, the grass is eaten by the grasshopper, which is then eaten by the frog. The frog is then eaten by the snake is then eaten by the hawk. The hawk is finally eaten by a decomposer. Let it be fungi, mushroom or bacteria. Interdependence of plants and animals. This picture tells us what interdependence is. Interdependence means dependence on each other. Here, the plants give food to the human beings and animals. In return, they take the carbon dioxide released by human beings and animals to make their own food. So, we understand plants depend on animals and humans for food and we depend on plants. The interdependence of plants and animals creates a balance in nature. If the number of either plants or animals increases or decreases suddenly, this balance will be disturbed. Now let us have a small recap on what we learnt in today's session. We learnt about so many different new terms. What are they? Chlorophyll, stomata, petiole, photosynthesis, food chain and interdependence. Summary. The parts of a leaf are leaf blade, petiole, midrib and veins. The color of leaves is due to the presence of a pigment called chlorophyll. Plants make their own food by a process called photosynthesis using water and carbon dioxide in the presence of light and chlorophyll. The underside of leaves have small openings called stomata. Stomata are like the nostrils of a plant that help them to breathe. Plants and animals depend on each other for their survival. Thank you all. Enjoy learning with Tejas Education and Learning. If you all like this video very much, then please like to this video and please subscribe to this channel for more notifications. Thank you all.